participating in this weird Groundhog Day alternate reality that you two want to play.
We're gonna go to the lives. We're gonna check in with the YouTube lives right now and just see, hey, where it
Participating in
in
this.
fact is Jim's hat. So
Okay, if no one's watched the latest season of Black Mirror, go watch it because there is a
Jim with a
episode
hat.
where no, it's just like there's this basically this woman that can like change reality, and this you just watch her like play tricks on this person that is like, no, that's not true, and then she can legitimately change it, and then everyone's like, what are you talking about? As if it never happened.
Oh, she's talking about your Fuller hat. Yes, the gray one.
I thought you were messing with her. I was messing
Yeah.
with her.
Yeah, I was hoping that. I was hoping I hadn't woken up and like reality is not what I think it is.
Maybe you're trying to be the woman that can change reality. So
Well, okay, I'm gonna leave that right there.
I guess I'll watch the episode. Well, good morning, crazy people, and Christina.
Good morning.
Just us girls again, huh?
Joanne, did you get something different done to your hair?
Combed it.
Oh,
As
I
you,
knew it. Love it.
you always mention it when I comb it.
That's so funny.
Hashtag self-care. That's funny. All right. 8:02. You know what to do. What are your wins? Celebrations, something you're proud of.
We took photos yesterday for my new listing that's going to come out.
Did you get your sign yet?
No,
Me either.
I'm
really?
super excited.
I'm excited to see her sign, guys. She created a really cool sign.
I know I saw the mock-up. Obviously, I'm biased because of the color.
Color? What color? Is it
From Jess.
purple?
It's pink.
Oh, it's pink.
Pink,
Cute.
bright pink, purple.
I mean, do you have it on your computer you can share? You can show people. She can put it in the chat. You guys can see her coolness. I think it's pretty neat.
Now I want a new sign because now mine seems plain.
Yours is plain.
I know. And it does have my old non-AI photo on it. Gotta update that. Can't be a real person.
Got to be a real person. Love it. All right. Photos yesterday. How do you think they turned out?
You're muted, Jess.
I said it good. I was kind of distracted because the homeowner showed up and I was trying to deal with her because her car battery died.
The homeowner? Carol? Pretty sure Carol's a dude.
He. Yeah.
Oh, like that, like this.
Yes.
Oh,
I like Jim signs. Jim signs are nice. Got his picture in the corner. Look at that.
I like the white space. I'm actually going to take the picture off of it. I don't like the picture anymore.
Okay. We'll talk about signs in a bit. All right, next win. Next win.
We accepted an offer on Friday.
Way to go.
75 over asking.
That's it.
75 grand.
I knew what you meant by 75.
I hope.
I'm not gonna lie. If somebody
That's awesome.
did $75 over the next best bid, I would take that offer.
I've done that on counter offers for that reason.
Yeah. Just because.
I was gonna say I've seen people do it, so
That's
If I
awesome.
get like a multiple counter, I'll go like, $1 over, or $100 over, or something stupid like that, just to stand out.
Yeah.
yeah, and of course the when I was negotiating last week, everybody who didn't put an offer in wants to put in back offers now that are higher than what we accepted, but we're already kind of maxed out for the comp, so Seth and I were kind of talking about maybe it would cause appraisal issues if we went any higher anyway, so
There you go. Well, you can always take a backup offer with higher amounts in there, and then get a guarantee,
Mhm.
an over appraisal guarantee.
Nice and bright, Jessica. Love it.
You guys check out Jessica's sign.
Yeah, I saw what Joanne, I could tell Joanne opened it because her face turned pink.
Like, whoa! Not gonna miss that. I'm gonna see it.
She wanted something bold. Love that.
Yeah.
Okay. 2 wins so far.
I set my listing as a coming soon yesterday, and I've already started getting calls, so that makes me
California
happy.
market's going to be a little weird for a while because you guys have such a need. So I don't think you guys are going to see a buyer's market anytime soon. Not like Tucson.
We're close, but not quite the well. My market's significantly different than San Diego, but
Yeah, no, it's interesting.
when
We
Grace
are-
said 75 over, she meant 75 million, by the way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
$7.5 billion over. Yeah, we were countering a deal yesterday. $889,000 sales price. We went in at 850. It tells you something, like we're willing to go down. And the buyers, hey, 850. Let's put an offer in. We got a counter back at 869. So I was like, okay. Called the buyers. Buyer said, hey, let's go back at 862.
Jeez.
I'm like, okay. I was like, how about 862, 250? Let's let them know we're serious. So, and then they wanted to give them a 9 a.m. response time today, which I thought was mean to put a counter at 6 p.m. in someone's hand and tell them we want an answer by 9 a.m. However, we know that there's a second buyer interested, and my buyers are like, let's not play. I'm all good. We have a duty of, obedience to them. So
If they didn't
Have they
want to play,
responded?
you'd accept the counter.
what was that? You guys both kind of said at the same time.
Go ahead.
Have they countered or have they responded?
Oh yeah. Yesterday they didn't respond until 5:15 with a 6 p.m. response time. So I have a feeling they're going to respond here next 30 minutes. It's just kind of funny to me.
Yeah, I was saying,
$8,000 house, balking over $5,000.
yeah, I was gonna say if they were serious and they wanted to let them know they were serious, and they're worried about the other buyer, I don't think in my brain $5,000 wouldn't make a big difference.
You got to, some people out there just want to negotiate. They got to have the back and forth. So, and how I set this up is I called the listing agent. I'm like, listen, buyers really like the house, but just 860 was their max. And she's like, well, put it on paper. See what I'll present it and I'll see what I can do. I was like, well, do you think we can get to 860? Because I'm like 860, like I'm anchoring 860, 860, 860. And now that I'm gonna come in at 862, 250, it looks like I have stretched them the absolute max. Even though my buyers are like, do you think we should throw another $500 on top of that? I'm like, just let's throw a counter out there. If you're willing to go to 862, 750, you're only $4,200 away from the 869. Like, get out of here. Crazy people. So let's talk about
I
yesterday.
think Dan just likes to negotiate.
Oh, Dan loves to negotiate. Dan loves to have the conversations.
I think he just blames it on the clients. Yeah, they just want to negotiate.
No, these ones, I'm like, hey guys, they came down and like when we were talking about the initial offer, they're like, well, 865, maybe 850. What do you think? I think I'm honestly on 865 is a good offer, but let's go in at 850. Let's start low and see what they come back at. They came back $4,000 off of our original. And then now they're like, and people do that. They'll get that. Oh, what else can we get? I'm like, dude, they gave you all of the buyer compensation. They're giving you a home warranty. They're giving you the washer dryer and the $6,000 refrigerator. Like, but I don't want to be the guy that's like, well, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm like, hey, let's see what they say. If they say no, we'll find something else. Look, if they say no, we got a lot to think about. I'm like, okay. If you want the house, make a decision right now. Are you willing to lose it over something as simple as this? They're like, oh well, yeah, that makes sense. I'm like, don't be dumb, people. Don't be dumb.
The
All right,
voice of
today we
reason.
talked about the 66-day challenge. Who's identified their challenge? Okay, Joanne, what is it?
Um, Nothing small as usual. I'm gonna do Miracle Morning.
Okay.
I stopped doing it for a while, and probably why I'm not as successful as I used to be. So what that is I'm gonna do 6 things instead of one. I'm gonna do silence, affirmations, visualizations, exercise, reading, and scribe. And scribe is journaling.
Okay. Scribe is journaling. Mike, I like it.
See, Dan, I'm not the only overachiever in the group.
Well, there's a difference between overachievers and overplanners.
Listen,
The
I live
difference
the
is
best.
those who execute. You can have big lofty goals, just have big lofty activity.
Well, I already dialed mine down, Dan. Did you see my text?
I saw your text right before the call, and all I read was you were right, and I stopped reading after that because I thought it was a trap. So
You were right. There's too much on my list.
stick to the dog walking and lead gen. I like it.
Yep.
Two big things, right? Okay. So Christina is going to be dogs, lead gen.
And I finally figured out the do not disturb auto schedule for my
There we
lead
go.
gen time.
There you go. Automation. Who else?
I similar to Joanne's, I put that I want to journal once a day, exercise at least for 45 minutes, and then I want to also get back on my reading slash audio. I feel like I fell off of that and not, you know, what is it like if I go on a walk, I'm not like listening to my audiobooks or doing something productive while I'm also like exercising. So I'm going to double down on that.
Yep. Good.
And I can only find a 100-day challenge, so I guess that's what I'm doing. Sheet. So yeah, I don't know why I couldn't print that one out yesterday.
Here, let's do this. 66-day challenge. Hello. Hello. Ew, ew, ew. Damn, I downloaded a lot of shit yesterday. I thought it was like one of the first things I could find. It's like 20 files in. I'm like, jeez. So, all right, it's in the chat for you. That exact form. The 66-day challenge. Anyone else? I walked around my office and gave all my leadership one yesterday. I said, you got to pick something. We start today. Mine is more than 4,000 steps in a day. We went over my average yesterday, right? 3,790 or whatever it was. So I'm not gonna lie to you, I was gonna make it 5,000. We'll start today off at 5,000 because the last 2 days I was at 5,000. But then I woke up this morning. I went to bed. I got out of bed last night because I was just shy of 5,000, and I walked around the house 60 more steps so that it became 5,040. Well, this morning when I wake up and I look at my app, it's now 4,698. I lost 500 steps overnight from yesterday. I have no idea how that happened, but evidently it just calculates differently.
You're
So-
watching your phone probably didn't sync.
Yeah, that's what it was, and that was the thing, as I was very disappointed, but for accountability. So I'm 1,000 more than average, so I'm going to push it to 5,000 per day. 400 steps, man. That was a smack in the mouth this morning. I was excited to be at 40, 5,040. But Jess, what's yours?
I'm already doing a challenge, but I'm just going to continue it because I started at the beginning of April. It's basically just going on family walks with my kids every day,
I love it.
except when we have baseball.
You
Nice.
don't watch baseball?
That's our family walk because we coach, so we're chasing the kids around anyways.
That's a family walk. There you go. I like it. Okay. Anyone else would care to share or talk about it?
I'm going to contact 20 people, a message them for 66 days.
So Jason's doing 20 contacts a day.
Yeah.
Okay. Notice how most of these aren't just work related. The 66-day challenge is designed for the one thing. What is the one thing you can start doing now that'll help be a domino effect? Listen when I say that domino effect to change everything else. There's one thing in your life that you are not where you want to be. So let's take that piece and go all the way down to the ridiculous, the smallest element possible. And that becomes your focus point for 66 days. It may be, I don't drink enough water. I want to lose 20 pounds. Okay. Losing 20 pounds might be more activity, might be better intake. Well, I'm drinking too much soda. Okay. If you're drinking too much soda, what are you drinking? Well, I'm not drinking any water. Let's do that. If you drink more water, do you think you're going to drink less soda? Probably, because one replaces the other. So we find something super simple. Like, I want to wake up at 6 o'clock every morning instead of 7 o'clock. Give myself an extra hour every morning to do my miracle morning. I love that you guys have these big lofty goals like Joanne's, the 6 pieces of her miracle morning. That's fantastic. Why is it not getting done? I guarantee it's because you're waking up too late. You don't have it scheduled in your morning. Well, if you're waking up too late, what time are you going to bed? Let's go back. Again, pull that string backwards. Let's look at the beginning. Well, I'm not going to bed until 10:30, 11. Okay, what's keeping you up till that late? Well, my kids, this and that. Okay, when should the kids go to bed? Again, we can take that string even further back. It's just one thing. A 66-day challenge is designed to be simple. Now, if you want to do multiple facets, that's fine. You can do personal development, financial, whatever. You can do a challenge for each single one. But make it simple. Make it easy. Something you're going to do. Now, I'll tell you this. If you miss a day, there's a grace period. If you miss 2 days in a row, you reset. Again, if you miss a day, that's your grace period. You miss 2 days, that's a reset. We're human, right? If your goal is to do a miracle morning on the weekend, that's 2 days. Don't miss a weekend. That means you're going to have to do what you normally do on a Thursday, on a Saturday. Now, this isn't military, militant, and overly critical. If you need grace, give yourself grace. This is a challenge to make you better. Not for me, not for the other person on the screen, even though we're going to celebrate with you. We're going to be excited for you. We're going to love to see the development that you're creating intentionally in the next 66 days. But if this isn't something that's going to change your life or help you become a better person, do you think you're going to stick with it? So, get excited about it. Next rule, it has to be printed out. This cannot be a digital tracker. You cannot open an app to look at it. Watch. Mine's right here. Why do you think it needs to be printed out? Why do you think it needs to be close to where you work?
Visual reminder.
Okay. Why else?
Real, tactile.
It's real. It's tactile. Why do you think I want you to fill it out?
See it?
Accountability.
Visual.
It's accountability. Like for Jason, his is 20 contacts a day. So on his 66-day challenge, each box should indicate how many contacts he's had. Like my first box has 4,698 in it. What's tomorrow's box going to have? Which would be today, right? Today's box. More or less. That's the important thing. No 0 days. Here's an extra benefit, an extra bit of accountability. If you didn't reach your goal that day, put it in red ink.
I'm gonna do purple because red reminds me of school.
Why?
Make it painful.
Now, why you don't like it because the red reminds you of school?
Yeah, when they used to like, if I get an answer wrong or something on a math test, and they would be all in red.
That's why I want it to be red. You like purple. Don't put it in purple.
Yeah, exactly.
Put it in red because it is a red mark. It is a blemish. It is something wrong. It is you did not do it.
And then slap yourself on the hand with a ruler.
And if you're like me, you got a real big one. You got a yardstick right there. Big metal yardstick.
Oh, I was worried where we were going with that one. I'm like, Dan, this is recorded, buddy. Easy.
I've also got a sledgehammer in my office, so you guys have no idea about that.
I do, because I just wait for it to fall off the window ledge because it looks so precariously placed.
Oh, it's never gonna fall. It is built. That ledge was built specifically for my sledgehammer.
Jason's laughing. He knows what I'm talking about. Tell me you've looked at it and gone like, oh God, the day that falls off and lands on his toe.
Nah.
Oh, Jess has got it.
There's Jess's. There's Jess's. She's got it printed. And if you're in the office here in Tucson and you want one, I got 2 more on my desk. It looks like the other ones were picked up yesterday.
And we can pick them up at the All Partners meeting today.
Yes, you can. I'll even print out an extra and put it in the All Partners meeting. So this is one of those things I love. It's like it's April 21st. There's no significance around April 21st other than that's the day you decided to no longer live the way you were living.
But it's also April 22nd.
Yesterday when we talked about this.
Oh, I was like, wait, what? Okay, got it.
I don't know about you, but when I said I'm doing a 66-day challenge, I started yesterday.
I needed to get some vices out yesterday.
Okay, good. As long as you got the cobwebs busted down, you're good to go. The
I
big
just purged.
And then it's I'm using
I told a bunch of people. I told my wife, I told my leader, I told my team, I told the other people in the office, because this is the thing. I'm going to do it. You're going to see me walking around the office like, what the hell is this guy doing? I even gave Anthony a stack of them and told him to give his whole team on. I'm big on this, guys. I'm really big on development. I'm really big on personal growth. This is a seasonal change. What do you got, Mr. Finger?
We also decided that we're going to do it too, and mine is going to be either ChatGPT or BrokerBot once a day, at least once a day. So I got to get more into it. Did you hear me?
Yeah. I put you down for AI use, just that because I'll know what it means. But every day he's going to use it and get used to it and learn ChatGPT and BrokerBot. For La Jolla, I believe you guys are getting access to BrokerBot.
We are?
Yeah. So Jen was talking to my buddy who did it, so we'll see. We'll see. So this is an opportunity, guys. I want you to lean into it. Get excited about it. Who's excited for 66 days from now to look back and see all the cool stuff that's changed?
I am.
Who's excited to see things start moving in the right direction?
I am.
That's where you're going to win this. Is that it's funny when we do one thing, a small little change, it's a domino effect where a lot of other things change. How we show up in classes, how we show up in our lives, how we show up for ourselves, everything starts to domino. Like me, 9 o'clock last night, I looked down on my watch and it said 8,000 or 4,940. I'm all 60 steps. That's from one side of the house to the other. I'll do that. And I got out of bed and I literally walked to the stairs, walked back to the bathroom, walked into my bedroom, walked around my bed, and I counted in my head. I counted the 60 steps.
Apparently your phone didn't.
Yeah, no, and exactly. My phone was all, you tried to cheat the system by walking in your bedroom. That doesn't count. Reduce 400 steps. Penalty. I'm just saying. It probably counted the steps for a normal person and then calculated that I'm a giant. And so it took away 10% of my steps because I'm 6'3". So
they had already registered that you were in bed and they were like, clearly he's got restless leg syndrome.
These are fake. These are fake steps. But But that was the thing, is it made me change. Like I'm already like 4,698. I'm pissed off that I got 302 steps away from where I wanted to be.
They knew you tied the watch to your dog.
Yeah.
That won't help me. My dog, you know, Labs, my dog's lazier than I am.
I just put a
Right
picture
there.
of my dog and his buddy in the thing because that's my accountability. My dog is fat, you guys, because I do not walk him nearly enough, and that's on my daily thing now. So
So in the chat, Serena put that she's going to be reading on all my books I have saved on Audible. So every day she's going to listen to, put a time limit on it for yourself, Serena. Not that you're just like, I'm going to read every day. Put like 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it's going to be.
Put a time on mine too.
How do you stop a habit? I want to stop biting my fingernails.
Okay.
oh, easy, Jim. You just get them done. I recommend builder gel or like a dip powder. It works really well for me.
You're
I
the
don't know.
bubble
I don't know if
bath
that works
man.
for me.
Jim can
Well,
How
do
would
you
you
never
know
know
unless
till
you
you
try
try.
it? Yeah.
So here's
You
the
can
thing.
get a clear kind of, so it doesn't look like your nails are painted.
Coat them in Epicac.
Yeah, I've got this nasty stuff, but I've put it on so much and I've eaten it so much that it doesn't really affect me anymore.
So here's what. Be conscious of it. When you go to eat your nails, be like, no, that's a goal of mine today. Is not to bite my nails today. That's a goal of mine. Not to do something. Now you're conscious about it. So when you go to do it, you're like, whoa, 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 whoa.
I
Okay.
tell people too. Like I've had people like slap my hand if I like go to chew my finger. They're like, "Stop it! Stop chewing."
Oh, Stephanie smacks me, and I swear we've almost gotten divorced over it.
Well, then we're gonna have to buy you those little baby mitts that
There
are
you go.
Oh
rubberized.
yeah.
Chew on
Or
them.
have your daughter put on like some fake nails or something for like a day. If you bite your nails, like an extreme
I'm gonna
punishment or
get some.
something.
I'm gonna get the ones that are like this long too.
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it.
Might as well grab some fake eyelashes while we're there.
All right, Jim's showing up as Cardi B tomorrow, is what I'm hearing.
Team Jamie.
We'll know if he did it or not.
Well, it's funny. Like we laugh about stuff, but part of a goal is to stop doing something. So be conscious of it.
Oh yeah, you saw my don't do that 3 times on my list yesterday, Dan.
And this is something for you. If you want to share it with me confidentially, it's one of those things, and I'll celebrate the shit out of it with you. But I'll also challenge back like I did with Christina. I'm like, hey, is this a little much? And she went from, let me see what the original was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 different things, and a couple of those are doubles and triples. So 15 different items down to 2. And I guarantee the 2 that she has on there, one is for her personal and mental health. Walking the dogs. Yeah, it's walking the dogs, but I know when she goes walking, it allows her to unload a lot of stuff upstairs, but it also gets her dog some exercise. And number 2, lead gen, where her business is struggling the most. Which is funny to say one of the most successful agents in the office is struggling, but for her goal, she needs lead gen.
Mm-hmm.
And it's okay. So don't be afraid to challenge your goals and say, am I biting off too big of a chunk? I don't want you to fail. I want this to be a progress thing. 66 days today. Now we fast forward a couple of weeks, 66 days ago, we said we're going to do this and we did it for 66 days. Fantastic. New goal. Right? Instead of 5,000 steps, it's 7,000 steps a day. Now it goes into, instead of making 7,000 steps a day, I want to make sure I'm running 15 minutes per day. Right? You see how the goals can naturally increase. Well, instead of making 5 contacts a day, I'm making 10, and 10 it goes to 20, and 20 goes to 40. There's a lot of opportunity in this, so I'm excited for you guys to be on this. If your goal or your 66-day challenge is not measurable, it will not work. Just checking a box saying, I read today. How long? How much? Right? Mine is I can't just say I'm gonna walk today. No, how much? Mine's very quantifiable, right? It's a total number of steps, and I have a resource to do so. And if you need help with it, give me a call. shoot me a text. Other than that,